Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by green hills, lived a boy named Adam. Adam was curious, playful, and always dreaming about success. But he had one problem. He believed that shortcuts were the fastest way to achieve anything. One day, sitting under a tree, Adam thought to himself, "If I can just find the quickest way, I'll be successful before anyone else. Why waste time on hard work when shortcuts exist?" He smiled, full of confidence. From that day, Adam began looking for shortcuts everywhere. When it was time to study, he skipped reading the full lessons and only memorized quick notes. When it was time to help in the fields, he tried to finish quickly, leaving work half done. "See, I'm smart," he told himself. "I don't need to work hard like the others." But reality was different. When exams came, Adam failed. When harvest time arrived, his crops dried up. Each shortcut brought him only more failure. Sad and disappointed, Adam sat under a tree holding his head. "Why does this keep happening?" He sighed. "I thought shortcuts were smart. Why does everyone else succeed and I keep failing?" One evening, as the sun set and the sky turned orange, an old man walked by. His beard was white, his eyes were kind, and his hands carried the marks of a lifetime of work. Everyone in the village called him Baba Karim. He stopped when he saw Adam looking sad. "Why do you look so down, little one?" the old man asked. Adam lifted his head and said, "I try to succeed, but every time I fail. I take shortcuts, but nothing works." Baba Karim smiled gently. "Ah, the path of shortcuts," he said. "Let me tell you a story." He sat beside Adam and began. Long ago, two men wanted to climb a mountain. The first man saw a shortcut, steep, dangerous, but fast. The second man took the long path, slow, winding, but safe. The first man rushed up, laughing at the second, but soon he slipped on the rocks and fell. The second man, step by step, climbed carefully. He reached the top, saw the sunrise, and became strong. The old man looked into Adam's eyes. "Do you see? A shortcut looks easy, but it makes you weak. Hard work builds strength, and strength brings true success." Adam thought for a moment. "So, shortcuts only look easy, but they steal real success from me?" "Exactly, my son," Baba Karim replied. "The road may be long, but each step gives you power. Patience and effort are the true shortcuts to success." That night, Adam's heart was filled with new understanding. The next morning, he woke up early, determined to change. He studied every lesson carefully. He helped in the fields with care. He practiced patience every day. At first it was hard, but slowly he felt himself growing stronger. "It's difficult," he whispered while working, "but I can feel myself getting better." Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Adam's crops grew tall, his studies improved, and people began to admire his discipline. 1 year later, the village held its harvest festival. Adam's crops were the healthiest, his grades the highest. He stood proudly, not because of shortcuts, but because of his hard work. Baba Karim smiled at him warmly. "Now, Adam, do you see?" the old man asked. "Yes, Baba Karim," Adam said with gratitude. "The real shortcut is no shortcut. Hard work is the only way." And from that day on, Adam never looked for the easy path again. He walked the long road step by step, and every step carried him closer to greatness.